back to another I that I've been working on here and what I designed it to do. Hold on one second. Let me turn the light on. Sorry about the. Well, I guess it doesn't want to work. Anyway, yeah. So I built this out of an extra 7 inches because this is the track plan that I was aiming for. This section here is not really complete. That really where I designed most of going for the Inglenook shift uh, shunting puzzle, as you might want to call it. I'll show you how it works in a second. I just want to show you how I got a locomotive here, a couple of turnouts, and 2 sidings with. I'll show you how that works. Eventually, I'm gonna have like cards where you can. We're gonna take a picture and you can put the cards in order. On the bottom, I used wood here to make a base out of it because mostly this section over here is not really part of the wood, so I had to add that section to the wood. So I used a really strong adhesive and also built the frame at the bottom of it. So all right, so let me show you how the Inglenook shunting puzzle works. Hold on a second. I don't know, I had a light here, but it's not working. Let me turn the light on. Yeah, it doesn't want to work. So I could turn this light on. Okay, so there's a locomotive we're going to use. It's 6607 Norfolk Southern. I don't remember what kind of locomotive it is, but it's an older one. It's got all. It's when I set up the layout, I'm going to take all this out, but this is so that the railings don't get bent and stuff like that. But yeah, pretty nice locomotive. We're going to use that one. It's going to be a DCC engine, and I'm using a NCE power cab here. So basically, what we'll have to do here is we have to sort these cars. So we have to use like a random generator to organize these. But I'm just gonna randomly do it myself. Like I'm just gonna put one over here, put two over here. Okay, and so on. I'm just gonna put random numbers on random cars, so that way I'll show you how the puzzle works. 4, 6 S. All right, so basically we have to order these cars. 5 has to be here. 5, then the number 4, then 3, 2, 1. That's how we have to do it. So we have to figure out how we get these cars in that order right now. So let's. I'm gonna put the camera on the tripod here because I'm not gonna be able to probably do everything all together. All right, so you guys can see. All right, so as you can see, the first car, I mean, the car that has to go in the back is number 6 because we're going to make it a 6-car consist. So number 6 is over here. So my goal is I'll bring the locomotive in, I'll pull all these cars out, put 6 at the end because that's the last one we need. And it looks like 5 is right in front of it, actually. So 6 and 5, we'll cut it off here, and we'll put 6 and 5. Then we'll have to get 4, 3, and 2, and 1. So, all right, so on the power cab here, we're going to bring the locomotive in. And make sure the switches are right. Okay, so we grabbed it. Now we just need to disconnect here. I'm going to pull up just a little bit. I have a little tool here that I use. It's called a skewer that we use for eating stuff, but it's using for that. We'll pull that out. Alright, go to switch. We're going to come backwards. Uh-oh. We got a derailment already. Alright, so we have 6 and 5 where they're supposed to be, so we'll leave that there. We're going to drop 6 and 5. We'll fix this derailment on this one here. And I have to just couple this because it's hard to do on a curve. I'm gonna have to do it here. This coupler is messed up. Okay, now. Alright, so we got, as you can see over here, we've got the two cars that we needed over there. Not that one, sorry, I zoomed in the wrong one. Over there, we got the two cars that we need, the first 6 and 5. Next, we need to go grab the 4 and 3. So looks like we're gonna have to grab 4 first over here. I don't know if you can see that number 4. This is number 4, 3, and then 1. So let's go grab 4. Now we're gonna hit the switch. Alright, so since we just need that number 4 car, we're gonna pull up just a little bit. Well, I didn't grab it actually, so back up a little bit. Okay, we grabbed it. I'm gonna drop this coal car, decouple that, pull out. So we got the number 4 now. So we have 6, 5, and 4. We just have to connect it to the consist. Alright, we'll stop right there. We'll hit the switch backwards. Put it onto, we're going to the right track, so. Alright. That's something with that car. That car doesn't like that. Something's up with that car. So anyway, we got 6, 5, and 4. So we'll drop it off here. All right, we got some issues here. What do we have here? This is all messed up. We got problem with end scales are so small. It's hard to put them back on the tracks so easily. All right, so let's go grab these again. Whoops, I don't want to go that fast. All right, so we got 5, 4, 3. We got 6, 5, 4. So now we're gonna go get 3 now. All right. So hit the switch so we can go back here to get 3. So we're on the right track. Nope, we actually didn't go on the right track. We gotta go back. Alright. We go back and get that number 3 yellow box car over there, 40-foot box car. So we'll just use the coal trailer just to bring it over there. Oops, we didn't actually couple. Let's try again. Okay, we got it. We don't need this one, so we'll just leave that one there. We're gonna leave that one behind because we don't need that. Whoops. Alright, so we're gonna go put number 3 over there now. Alright, I'm gonna hit the switch so we go back onto the. Let's see if this car derails again. No, something always derails here. It's number 4 turnout crossover. That's why I'm finish everything because what car's locomotive's still going. Alright, so we'll just put the 3 over here. We'll just say it was there. Okay. I'm gonna get rid of this coal car. All right, I think it's good. Let me just double check visually. It's on the tracks. I think the coal car is what came off. Doesn't want a couple either. Let's go ahead and get this coal car back connected to the consist. All right. Sometimes you got to use, everything goes good until you're trying to film it. Everything's getting derailed now, but I'm just trying to show you how everything works. All right. So now back, and we have to drop these two off because we already have number 2 car, which is that Norfolk Southern hopper there. So we're going to go ahead and drop these two off on the siding so that we can connect number 2 to the box car so we can get this thing ready to go. All right, we're going to switch over to the siding, put it on the siding where all the other stuff that we don't need is together. All right, we're just going to drop these here. Okay, we're going to turn around, go back, and put number 2, part of the consist, so that way the train can come pick it up and it's ready to go. All right, I'm going to hit the switch. Oh, I think I messed that one up because I hit the switch while it was still on there. Ah, dang it. Hold on a second, guys. I got to get over here and fix this. Sometimes these things happen. These they're so small. I'm trying to test out the number 4 that you guys see right over here. I'll show you guys a second again. I'm testing that out to make sure that it's gonna work okay, because if it's not, then I'm gonna take it out. I don't want to have. I want to have as less derailments as possible. This specific gray Norfolk Southern car that I'm trying to put back on the rails, so I think this car itself is not really gonna be part of my final layout. I just got this actually brand new. It's Atlas. But yeah, it's a nice looking car. It's just the problem is it keeps derailing, and I'm not gonna deal with it. I don't like it. It's really, my layout's small and there's a lot of turns, and it's hard to couple everything back on the turns. So, all right, so let's make sure we got our points correct. All right, so now what we're gonna do is we got to go get the. Oh, this is the number 2. That's the number 2. So that fell off of there. So now we're gonna back that up. So that's gonna the points gotta go there. We're gonna back it up. Try it again. So over the number 4 double here. All right, we got number 2 dropped off. So now we got to get rid of that thing because we don't need that. We're gonna go put that yellow box car away. Okay. Put it back. We have a siding of a whole bunch of cars that we don't need over there in the corner, so we're gonna put it there. Make sure the points are correct. All right, we'll just leave that there. And we'll go get our last car. Number 1 car that's all the way over there. The blue tank car is the number 1. All right, we got our number 1 car. Let's go put it on the front of the car. That'll complete the whole thing here. Just gonna raise it up so you guys can see a little bit, see what's going on here a little bit better. So yeah, we got that number 1. I'm gonna go ahead and put it back, put it on the end of that consist, and we'll have our whole puzzle completed. This is the puzzle that I've been building. So I guess I gotta check and see how long the video's been going for, but that's how long this puzzle took. It depends on the size of the cars, how many cars, and how long the consist is gonna be. It's different. I'm still working on deciding on exactly the rules for this puzzle, the way I'm gonna build it. So let's get that number 1 car backed up. Alright. Alright, we're gonna pull it out. See, I'm gonna zoom out just a whoop. Oh, my thing came unplugged, but I'm not using it anyway. You don't need to see all the trash there, you just want to see the layout here, so. Alright, so we're gonna pull it out. And I'll get you some close-ups of that number 4 crossover that I got with the concrete ties. So we got 1, which is the blue tank car. 2, the Norfolk Southern Hopper. Number 3, the rail box yellow. 4 is a Union Pacific. 6 is the rail box yellow. 5 is the rail box yellow. And number 6 is a Canadian Pacific tank car. Looks like something got cut up here on the number 4 turnout. Try that again. Let's try that again. No, something with this. That rail box. I gotta test all these trailers and see which ones are good and which ones aren't. I think one of the coupler things are hanging down too low. So the numbers are falling off. But we did get everything in order. So basically that's how it works. You choose cars you want to do. 6 is when I'm measured. I can put rep 4 turnout. And I plan on putting a passenger station here. So the trains can go as it's a station over here. That's the way I designed it. Then also there is no passenger service. Well, I guess it's kind of hard to do the Inglenook as well as having a passenger train go by. Oh, I think I messed this turnout up. Oh, it shouldn't have derailed there. Oh, the problem is the switch. Okay. Maybe not. This should work fine. I don't know what's going on here. Oh jeez. I have a track issue right here that I. Oh, because the locomotive is not even on the track. That's right. Okay. All right, so let's try it. Let's go around one more time. We'll go pick it up a little faster so we could just. I'm just still testing everything, make sure everything goes on the track fine. It's going through all the turnouts. It's going through the turnout up there fine. This is a larger locomotive than I planned on running on this layout. I don't know what's happening right there. So that's something I got to figure out. I don't know. It wasn't doing that before. I think it could be just this locomotive specifically. Let's try to switch over to the other track and see if it'll do that. Just make sure we got all these set up. Let's try to switch over to the other track and see what happens. Dang, man, that train does not like the number 4 turnout. It's that locomotive. That locomotive might be too long for this layout because I was testing it with a shorter locomotive before. That's the thing, you gotta test out the locomotives that are gonna run. I don't think that locomotive likes that number 4 turnout. I get installed out. It's definitely that locomotive. Because watch, I'm gonna bust out. Let me grab another locomotive here real quick. So now I know that locomotive ain't really gonna work too good with this layout, but this other one that I have. So the one I'm gonna put on the track now is a Dash 840C, and that thing. See, look, every time it goes there, it's messed up. So, all right. I'm gonna have to change that out. Oops. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go ahead and get this thing off the track for now, and we'll go ahead and open up this other locomotive here. I should probably put that one back in the box though too. They look very similar, but they're actually different locomotives. They probably could have the same chassis for all I know, but the thing is, this locomotive didn't have any issues before. This one here in the box didn't have any issues before. So what I'll do is I'll put this one on the track and like it was before. Last night when I set everything up, I always want to keep everything nice and neat, so I'm going to put the other one back in the box here. Make sure I don't break the horn or anything like that. Gotta be careful with these things. Okay, so we're gonna close that up. We got this one open here. Again, this is the Dash 840C. These are DCC. I don't even know which locomotive I'm actually gonna put on this railroad here. So I'm testing them. I mean, I like this locomotive, but it's actually too big for what I plan on doing with this layout. So I have smaller ones that are not DCC that I might change over to DCC and sound. So there's something here. Oh, it's not on the track fully. Alright. Gotta make sure all these wheels are on the track here. Alright, so we're on the track. Let me program that into my NCE Power Cab DCC control. So basically I will hit select locomotive and it's going to ask me which one. I already programmed this one into the computer. Oh, this one is new, so it's not programmed. So the default channel is 3. So I'll hit 3 and it should move. Let me just get everything out of the way. Alright, so let's go get those cars that we dropped off and see if this thing will go around the turnout. What's going on now? I have a power connection problem right here, I think. Yeah, it's right here. These rails are... If you look closely here, I'll try to zoom in, I don't know if you can see it. Oh yeah, you can see it. These two pieces of track didn't connect properly, so I had to cut rails and stick them in between. So I'm not done with the wiring, but when everything's done, you won't even notice it. But wiring the way it is, it's probably not connecting good right there. So zoom back out. I'm trying to zoom out. All right, so because of that, and then now that okay. All right, so we got connected now. Let's try to see if this thing does good on the number 4 turnout. See, that one goes fine. Speed it up a little bit just so we're not sitting here waiting. Here it comes at a number 4 turnout again. You can see where I redid the track there. Little space, and it's going over that just fine. What I'll do now is I'll try to switch it over. Well, I'll let it go around one more time, and then I'll switch it over to the other track. We'll try that out. Just make sure that works good. Alright. I'm going to switch it back to the other track. And make sure this is good. Oops. Yeah, it seems to be going just fine. Oh, I spoke too soon. It's these box cars. The tankers are new. Oh, everything else got decoupled, so let me stop the train. So anyway, yeah, guys, that's what I've been doing here. I didn't get to see if anybody sent any comments or anything, so let me check. No, no one really said anything. So, anyway, yeah, that's the Inglenook shifting pattern that I'm building. So, thanks for checking it out, guys, and you'll see more of this layout later on when I keep working on it. So, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you guys later.